Alright, hey guys, here's a video for typophone weather lock screen. You download from Cydia. Basically the settings where it's set up now, a lot of the numbers are kind of like crunched up, and you're missing part of the month gets cut off. So I'm just going to show you how you could change the settings of the particular month, day, time, and get everything to fit nicely. So the two programs you'll need, obviously you'll need to download typophone weather first from Cydia. Once you do that, you also want to download OpenSSH, which allows you to access your iPhone and all the files inside it. And then you need another program for I'm using Windows, so I'm using WinSCP, but you could also use I think iPhone browser as well, and maybe even iFunboard or Funbox. So the first thing you want to do is open up WinSCP. You'll have to type in whatever your phone's Wi-Fi address is. So for mine, it's up here, the top, and then I'll ask you for username and password. The username is always root, and the password is Alpine. So once you get that in, you're into your phone. You can see where it is. Basically, you got to find it. So that particular folder is in private, var stash themes, and then scroll down and there's typophone weather theme. So two things you could do. First thing, you go down to the weather.txt, which is the text file. Open that up. Shrink it over here so you can see it. So basically, for this first step, this is how you change names. So Toronto, Canada right now with the zip code, and I think I have Vancouver as a secondary, and language English. So if you ever want to change, to your particular city or any city that you want, you could go to a website. You find it. Here we go. Actually, put up in a different window. And basically, from this website, you could get access to any zip for any city in the world. So let's just get that in here so you can see it. Alright, so that's better. So there we go. So the website is xoap.weather.com, and then in the search right now it's on Toronto, so the location ID is what you have to put in as well. So for instance, if you wanted say New York, so New York, here's your location ID. You just copy it, then you go back into the actual text file. So you change Toronto here to New York, and then you, instead of Canada, you'd put NY, and then in the zip you'd copy and paste the actual zip that you had, and then when you're done you just push save. Right now I didn't do anything to it, so it's won't allow me to save it, but if I changed it, it would. If you save it, then you close it, and that gets your weather changed to whatever weather you want. When you reset your phone or refresh it, it will show up. The last thing you do, you'd go into the CSS file, which is style. You open that up. Basically, here's where you change the actual settings to make the days and the numbers fit together. So you'd scroll down about halfway through till you get to the location right. So here's location left. Here's location right. So once you get to location right, you could see all the things you need. So there's the day, which is obviously the day numeric, so that's the number of the day, the month, the year, and then finally the actual time, hour, minute. So basically these are my settings that made it fit nicely. So you'll see in the original it's a bit different, but if you change it to these settings, mostly you're changing font size, but on a couple you're changing left. So just look at the day, just change the font over here, the month. You know, if it's going too fast, just pause it, change it, you know, restart it, the video, and then basically just change those to those settings, and then they'll be nice and aligned, and you'll see everything perfectly. And then when you're done, obviously, again, save, and then you're done. Then you can get out of WinSCP, restart your phone or respring it, and you'll see the results, and that's all you have to do.